Okay guys, welcome to the workshop. Beautiful night here in the jungle tonight. And I decided we'd do a story time for a change. Talk about karma. Oh, we got some traffic in the village. Don't see a lot of that, so. And there comes the dog. Hello, dude Dick. How you doing, my boy? Burning some lime tree here. My old lime tree died. So we cut her down and turned her into firewood. Grandma got most of it, but still a few pieces around. Okay, karma. 3 examples. Now everybody in Thailand, or at least the ones that I know, everything they do is for good luck. All the good stuff that they do is for good luck. Karma. You know, Thai people, Buddhist people, they get reincarnated after they die. So they don't want to come back as a stink beetle. So they have to do good things now, so the next life is a good life. This life is a good life. It's coming back as a stink beetle would not be nice, I assume. Never been a stink beetle, so I'm not 100% sure on that. So, the first example of karma. We were at the morning market in town, and on our way back, coming off the main road onto the side road, I'm stopped. I got to cross traffic, and there's 3 or 4 vehicles coming. And I stopped there. I'm the next to go. There's a couple cars behind me, and I stopped there and wait. And as soon as the last vehicle went, I took my foot off the brake, just started to release the clutch, just starting to move, and I hear somebody scream really, really loud, and I just slammed on the brake, and this truck in the far lane come whipping around me. And if I had even just normal speed when turned into the intersection, I would have T-boned that truck. Big time. 3 or 4 people in the back of the truck, and it was one of them that screamed, "You shouldn't be under the tripod." And they're pissed drunk, you know, this is like 8 o'clock in the morning, and they're hammered. But the driver is just as drunk, and he's driving very, very aggressively. So nothing happened. Luckily, the guy screamed, I hit the brakes, they went around me, and then I just slowly followed, gave them plenty of space, as I wanted nothing to do with a bunch of drunk guys driving like jackasses. Speaking of stink beetle, I think one just landed on my hand. And it wasn't 200 meters down the road, the truck stopped, and quickly, you know. But it's quite a ways ahead of me now because I just let them go. And when I got up to them, I realized what it was. The driver was out of the truck now, walking back, and the driver's side mirror sitting on the ground. And I don't know how it all happened, but somebody threw a shoe at the truck and busted off the driver's side mirror. Somebody from a motorbike, and the motorbike didn't stop, they kept on going. So it wasn't only me that had an encounter with those guys that morning, it was somebody else, and they lost their mirror because of it. It was hilarious, and I just pulled out into the far lane, there was nobody coming, and slowly went by as the guy walked back and picked up his mirror. You know, that's karma. You be an ass and bad things happen. Unbelievable, you know. Where that shoe came from, or, you know, there was a motorbike going the other way. It had to have come off that motorbike. I didn't see it happen, but there was a shoe on the ground and the mirror. Took the mirror right off the truck. That must have been some hit. That's for sure. And Yeah, maybe next time be a little better of a driver. Don't drive drunk, be a good start, I'd say. Number 2. There used to be 2 teenagers here on motorbikes. There's a whole bunch of, more than 2, there's dozens and dozens of teenagers. They come and go. But every night when I was walking the dog for a couple of weeks, these 2 very skinny, tiny little teenagers on this chopped off motorbike would pass us every night, and as soon as they got up and around the corner, they'd stop the bike and the driver would scream F you as loud as he could. And then the motorbike would drive away. Idiot teenagers, that's what I put it up to. It's probably the only English words he knew. And he did that for weeks and weeks, you know, every time, not every day I saw him, but every time I did, that's what he would do. As soon as he got out of sight, he'd stop the bike and then scream the top of his lungs. And then you could hear him laugh and then drive away. So one night, we're walking down the road and they passed us, and right where they passed us was a giant pothole. And the pothole, you just, on the one side as he was going in, was just a nice downward swoop, you know. But on the other side of the pothole was probably 6-inch straight up hedge. And they hit that at speed on this chopped off motorbike with the skinny little tires so hard it stopped the bike right beside us. They were, you know, it stopped dead, going from 60 or 70 kilometers an hour. I'd say 50 or 60 for sure. Stopped dead. Didn't drop the bike, but very, very close. Shut the bike off. And as soon as I realized that these dumbasses weren't dead, I just started laughing. And I laughed and laughed and laughed. I couldn't believe it, you know. You idiots. You know, you just got it back. And they got the bike started and they puttered down the road. I don't know if they flattened out that front rim or not. Very good chance of it. And puttered down the road very, very slowly. Like, they didn't even catch us. I went down to the turn and went one way. When they got to the turn, they went the opposite way. Like, we were walking faster than they were driving that bike. So I would say the front tire was flat on one side. But yeah, man, they hit hard. Wow, they're lucky. If they went, if they bounced any at all, there's a little dugout there. They probably would have went off the road and into that dugout into the water. It wouldn't have been so funny then, but as soon as I realized that they weren't dead, I couldn't help but laugh. Idiots. Teenagers. How does teenage boys ever become young men? Unbelievable. I can say that because I was one of them. I don't think I was that much of an idiot. But, yeah, teenagers are idiots. I haven't seen them since. I haven't seen that bike since. I think I've seen the driver since. But I haven't seen that bike since. I don't know whatever happened. I think they live in a neighboring village. Not very nice people. And karma got them. Didn't get them real bad, but enough to shake them up, that's for sure. And number 3, same road where I walked the dogs every night, just as we were coming back for about a week. Every night, this same black Toyota Vigo, same kind of truck I have, newer, a lot newer, because mine's really old, would pass us just outside the village normally. And every night when they pass us, the truck would get faster and then closer to us. To the last time that they passed us, I thought we were going to get hit by the mirror. I had both dogs by the scruff of the neck standing up next to a tree. I couldn't get any farther off the road because the tree was there. Yeah, this truck is coming at me at 100 kilometers an hour, and he's so close I figured the mirror's going to get me. And I'm screaming the top of my lungs and saying all kinds of stuff you wouldn't want your mother to know that you said, you know. I called him everything that I could think of, and when I'm upset I can think of a lot of stuff. I tell you, that lime tree burns good, huh? And yeah, it was really, really dangerous, to the point that, you know, if I'm going to have to do something about this. This guy's just a straight up ass. And I don't know who he is, if he's from this village or not. It's not a truck I recognize. And I didn't see him anymore for 4 or 5 days probably. And the next time I saw him, he was doing 20 kilometers an hour, as far over on the other side of the road as he could get. And the entire side, from bumper to bumper, was scraped clean. He ran along something, maybe a pole or a wall or something, scraped the entire side of the passenger side, the one that was going to hit us. Scraped it clean. The black truck, and she's shiny steel now. There you go. There's some karma for you. You got yours. And I haven't seen him since. I have not seen that truck since. It's probably in a body shop somewhere getting fixed. Yeah, he rubbed her down something. But you know, going at that speed on a bumpy dirt road and driving that close, you know, 2 dogs on a leash and driving close to them, that's stupid anyway. But you know, at that speed, anything can go wrong. And there was another time too. I've almost been hit a bunch of times. Walking the dogs is quite dangerous. Once was a little white Mazda car. He was doing probably close to 100, just in front of the village here, and he hit the washboard. This road is really bumpy most of the year. He hit the washboard and nearly lost control. He went from driving down the road to nearly straight across it towards me. Finally got it straightened out. Like, this happened in the blink of an eye. I let the dogs go and they both jumped into the farm, and I figured I was getting it, and he got it under control. That happened really quick. Another time was an Indian guy. He was driving like a bat out of hell and hit that same washboard and nearly lost it. But the thing about the Indian guy, when I screamed at him in English, he understood me. He understood everything I said, I'm sure of it. And next time I saw him, he was going much slower as well. But I don't think he's around here anymore. I haven't seen him. There's a bunch of Indian people around here. This province and the neighboring province. I've seen them in 3 or 4 different cities selling clothes. I don't know what the deal is, but it seems to be quite an elaborate system that they're a part of. How it works, I have no idea. I asked the wife about it, and she's like, yeah, I bought clothes from him before. The same guy that nearly ran me over. But that's karma, you know. Karma gets you back. If you be good, good things happen. If you be bad, you scrape the side right out of your truck, or flatten your tire, or lose your mirror. I wish I had seen that one. Must have thrown the shoe from the motorbike. Took the mirror right off the truck. That was unbelievable. Lucky the car window wasn't open. Probably would have got a shoe and a mirror inside. Alright guys, well that's it. Do nice things. It's not hard to be nice. And it's a lot better for the world. Do nice things and nice things will happen. Alright. Do take time to go home, buddy. He's out wandering, looking everywhere, hunting for lizards. Hey. Security. Alright guys, that's it. No Thomas again tonight, huh? Thomas! Must be sleeping good. Oh, come on, dude. Don't drop a deuce right there. That's a good way to end the video.